So we're going to look at affirmations, and we're going to link this with breathing and meditation, mindfulness. It's all combined and it's all part of one big beautiful picture. So the reason that affirmations are so important is that the internal dialogue that we have with ourselves is physically going to shape us as people. And it's really difficult sometimes to accept that our reality is really from us. Every thought that we have, it's got an energy, it has a vibration. And when we have really heavy or negative or difficult emotions and thoughts that are governing our lives, it starts to change our internal vibration, our internal energy. And we are energy. We are humans with energy. That's what we're made of. So we can shift that. We can change the vibration and the energy and the frequency of who we are as people. And when we do that, the physical body, the matter that we are made of, follows. It falls in line with the energy that we're feeding it. So this is something that we can talk more about. It is very, very important because it's what everything that we experience in our physical body, in our world around us, is directly coming from our mind. But yeah, I think one of the hardest parts is that we all have to learn to accept that, because sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow. Sometimes we really just don't want to admit that we've created it. Because then the question is, well, why? Why did I create this? So affirmations are a way for us to rewire the brain. So if you can imagine that every thought you have, actually it's like 95% of our thoughts are the same thoughts that we had yesterday, which is crazy when you think about it. We're living in a perpetual motion of the same, and it's probably just getting worse and worse and worse. So we need to change that, because what happens is in the brain, every thought we have creates like a little groove in the brain. And that groove gets deeper and deeper the more we think it. So those thoughts that have been with us since we were kids, maybe, they're really deeply ingrained in our brain. And they're harder to shift. However, they can be shifted. Things that we have believed or thought for a very long time, they can really change with consistency, persistence, over and over and over again, changing it and believing it and trying and putting the effort in. So affirmations are a great way to do that, because they get into the psyche. You get into a rhythm of repeating them to yourself, and they start to become very deeply ingrained, and you can rewrite your story, rewrite your script. And when you do that, it actually changes energetics in your body, and the energetics are what create your body, what create everything you physically are. So it's very possible. But what to decide on, like what affirmation do we want? That's the hard part. To decide and to think about it is the most important, and that's what we are going to start the process of doing. It doesn't need to be one affirmation forever. It can change. It can be just this moment right now that you have one that we come to, and that's it. Maybe you want to keep it, maybe it evolves and changes. So we're going to start by, you can lie down if you prefer, if you're more comfortable lying down, as long as you don't fall asleep. That's the key. Don't fall asleep. So wherever you are, if you're sitting, sit comfortably and make sure the spine is straight. If you're lying down, then make sure again you're comfortable and you're not going to be fidgeting at all. So close the eyes and just take a moment to settle into your body. Just get a feel for your body in this moment and what it might need. What is your body asking you for? What is it craving? And just observe your thoughts for a moment. What thoughts have been governing your mind? What is the state of your mind? And what does your mind really need? What is it craving, desiring? You can choose some words here, some short phrases, some ideas. Bring the hands on the heart, tune to your heart. Get a feeling for emotions or the state of your heart that you might be experiencing right now. Or maybe just something that has been in the heart that needs to be healed. What does your heart need? What is your heart craving? And start to take some deep breaths. You can bring the hands down if you like. Just breathing really deeply into the body. And breathing all the way out. And allow all of that you've reflected on just to come to mind. Just running over thoughts and words, emotions and ideas. Is there a common word, common feeling or emotion that you are craving, that you are desiring to bring out in yourself? What is your ideal picture, the ideal feeling of who you are? Where would you really love to be as a person? What does your soul really want? You can think of a few words or a short phrase. Maybe it's just one word today. That's okay. You're going to phrase it as though it's already happened in the current moment. For example, you could say, I am at peace. I feel calm. I am healthy and strong. I feel deeply happy. And with each breath that you take, you're going to silently repeat it to yourself. On the inhale, repeat it. And on the exhale, repeat it. Continuously repeating to yourself the words. making sure that there is a feeling behind it. You believe it. When you say it, you can feel it as real. You believe that it's happened, already happened. Maybe even you can imagine what it would look like as you're breathing. As you repeat these words, what do you look like with this as real, with your affirmation as real? It's come true. It is who you are. What does it look like? Try to visualize it, feel it, believe it. Each breath in is bringing new energy to the body. Each breath out is releasing the old. So each inhale, you are affirming, you can feel it. The new you is coming in. And with each exhale, the old version of you is being released. Feel as though the essence of your words, the vibration that they carry, is reaching every cell of your body, every part of you. All the way down the legs to the toes are full of your affirmation. All the way down the arms to the fingers, you believe it's real. All the way along your spine, from the bottom right to the top. You embody it. It fills you up. The whole body is full of the vibration of your words. Your face, your chest, your belly. Fill it up with your words. Taking 3 more big breaths. Repeating your affirmation 3 more times. And then press your palms together and take a deep breath in and let it all go. Thank yourself for this time and make yourself a promise to continue to repeat this affirmation anytime you need it, Anytime you feel like negative thoughts or old patterns of the brain are coming back in that are not serving you well, bring this affirmation in and repeat it over and over again. Vow to yourself that you will do this. Promise yourself you will make it happen. Namaste.